Hi everybody, good to see you. Thanks for checking in, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about the importance of not making any delays when you've looked at a house that you want to make a purchase of. The reason why it's important to not make any delays is because you're making a first impression. First impressions are extremely important. Science has actually proven that first impressions can happen in a millisecond. When people meet in person for the first time, they will know almost instantly what that person's like. Even though you're not getting a full picture of who they are, you oftentimes get a very accurate gut feeling about what that person is all about. Even though you're not interacting directly with the sellers of a property when you're making an offer, that's what you've hired your agent for. The sellers can still get a pretty good idea for who you are. They get a gut feeling through their agents that they're working with. And you also want to make sure that the agent you hire isn't sheepish or combative or anything like that. That's not the subject of today's video, but it is important, so I wanted you to at least to be aware of it. When you're making an offer on a house, one of the things that you want to consider and be aware of is, what does the seller think about me? What is the impression I'm making on them? And what is it that they think that I intend on doing? Because when you delay, then they start to get all kinds of questions in their mind and start wondering what the heck is going on. They're thinking things about you like you might not be serious about the house. If you're not really serious, then they don't want you buying it. They might think that you're scared. They do not want a scared buyer purchasing their home, because scared buyers have a bad habit of self-sabotaging a transaction later on down the road, and they do not want that to happen. Now, they know that you're looking at other homes, but if you're delaying, they may think that there's another one that you like better, and you're trying to get that one and using their home as a backup. They don't want that either. Or worst of all, they may think that you're not qualified, or that you haven't done your homework and prepared yourself to actually make a serious offer. And you don't want them wondering anything. So what are the repercussions? What exactly does that mean to you? If the seller thinks that any of those reasons that I cited are actually true, even though they may not be, it's going to set a negative tone that's going to last throughout the entire transaction. And you don't want a negative tone lasting throughout a transaction on a house that you're trying to purchase and make yours. And worst of all, delaying sets you up for a scenario where another buyer who looked at the house gets a chance to get their offer in before yours. And what that means is you may have to compete against another buyer, and if that's the case, you're definitely going to be paying more than if you weren't competing against anybody else. Or you might lose on the house altogether and not get it at all. So it really makes sense for you to have all of your ducks in a row before you even go out shopping for a house. That's the best way you're going to be able to put your best foot forward. That's the gist of it. If you want to know more about the ways that you can set yourself up for success and get an offer accepted on the house that you've fallen in love with, your dream home that you want to make yours, I'd love to chat with you. So give me a call or shoot me an email. Or you can also check out some of my other videos, which I'll post a link to, so you can see more about the home buying process and what the things you need to do to get your next dream home. That's all for now. If you like this video, click like and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to check out my website, lancedunn.com.